So hi guys, it's actually raining. I just hope that this rain doesn't disturb my video because I don't even have a microphone to be able to talk to you guys. But lately, okay, this is not actually a train of thoughts. This is my awakening, right? And lately I've been jotting down a lot of things that have actually been occurring in my life, and a lot of ways I've been seeing, things differently lately, right? So I've actually heard a lot of people say, yeah, whatever I want to say, but when it happens to you, there's always this difference. You're always like, whoa, it's true, right? So today I title whatever I want to talk about. Your words and thoughts is your reality. I promise you. Now walk with me. I'm not gonna just come here and say everything. I wrote it down. I've been writing, so I'm just gonna say it from my book, okay? Now, like I said, the title is your words and thoughts is your reality. So let's dive in. In the book of Genesis, there's a lot of and God said, this flight, can you stop? So as I was saying, in the book of Genesis, there's a lot of and God said. And God said, let there be. And there was. First of all, God actually had to conceive those words in his heart, apply loads of emotions in there, and then release it. And then the words began to create. And funny how loads of religions in the world believe in your words, spoken words, that words actually bring about life. Correct? Now, let's go. Dive in. And this is because, like I said, this is because words create. Words bring into existence the abundance in your heart. Now, words applied with faith, emotions, hard work, and timing is always very effective and brings about massive results. Okay, now this is a question. Have you ever sat down and remember any ugly situation you've ever been and then you cry? It's in the past, but you remember, and then there's whole loads of emotion in there, and then you cry about it. That's how powerful your thoughts are. It makes you feel like, oh, you're actually in that situation already. You get? So many a times you actually even do gaslight yourself. There are times where I gaslight myself that a bad situation is happening. It's just happening in my mind, but I'm here. Physically, it's not. That bad situation is not even occurring in the physical, but in my mind, I'm already imagining, I'm already tearing up, and then almost like I have to remember myself. I'm like, I'm Takasuke, not my head, not my blood, not my family, all that. Yeah. So okay, while I was in church drama, I did not do a lot of crazy drama roles, but I have this my friend that used to do these small dramas, loads of them that she might have to cry at mad and all that. So I had to ask her, so how are you always able to do all of these things? Then she said, I have to actually gaslight myself to think about bad situations. Now, if I cannot think about bad situations that can make me cry, guess what I have to do? I have to embody the character. Simply put, I have to leave me, this me, to put on, that is to carry another thing and wear and become that thing. Does it make sense? So whatever you're envisaging in your heart, okay, now I know probably in your mind, you own a car, you own houses, you own this, you own that, you have an NGO, you are giving out and all that. You know that is actually a reality somewhere in in like I said, the 3D, because I'm not sure I'm actually open to all those 4-dimension thing and all that they talk about, but I just believe that that's a reality somewhere that in you that actually wants to come into fusion, that actually wants to become your current reality. So now you in your mind you actually have this luxury house, luxury car and all that, but your situation is not looking like it. The government in your country is making you feel like that dream ain't gonna ever come to pass, that all you have to do is to travel, and then you look at it and like, oh, who is the one gonna give money to get visa, who's gonna give money to do this and do that for me to be able to achieve that dream? But hear ye, what I do believe. So hear ye. No matter the situation, the occurrence or whatever that is actually occurring in your country, believe you me, you, like I said, you have to actually put in the work, the emotions and timing, and also your words matters and your thoughts matters. So what is the work you have to put in? You could sit down and look at it like, okay, now in my current situation, my current happenings, just in my current in my country and the current situations occurring in the country, what are those things that can actually give me probably faster access to achieve this dream quicker? Now for you, you could be learning a skill, it could be for the meantime probably getting to jobs, probably going back to school and all that. You have to know, you have to check yourself and understand what you're diving at, to be able to know what step will suit achieving that particular dream of yours. So for other people, it could be like joining, becoming a volunteer to certain NGOs to be able to, reach out and help out. But the truth is, you have to put in the work. In as much as your words matters and your thought matters, your work also matters. Faith matters. Your emotions and timing matters. So, like I said, this is not a train of thought. This is my awakening. I just feel like sharing, right? You may not have the same views as mine, but here we are, waking up little by little, you know. Okay. Bye.